I'm already laughing and we haven't even started. Okay, when we first met Matt Friend, we were blown away by his talent and knew his star would only continue to rise.
And he's back for a special show tonight, and here's a preview of what's in store. Take a look right here.
All right, so you know that guy Matt Friend who does the impression of me? Now, Robin, I gotta tell you, the voice, it messes me up, right? His voice is in my head, and he's doing a show for the New York Comedy Festival. Can you believe this? It's a parody of my show. November 8th, 8 p.m. You gotta get your tickets. MattFriend.com.
And he's back with us now.
Right.
Good to see you, Matt.
Well, first
Howard.
of all, I got to tell you, if these people don't get their tickets right now to this show, and MattFriend.com, I'm going to be so pissed at them.
Yeah.
Because Robin's going to the show. We're talking to a big celebrity tonight. They're going to want to come. And hopefully you can be there too, for the New York Comedy Festival.
You're talking to a big celebrity.
Well, on Zoom, right.
Okay.
I don't get them in the studio like you do. Mine's not a big deal show like you.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Well, who's the guest?
John Stamos.
Is it really?
Hey now! Yes, that's right. Joining via Zoom. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Yes, great to have. Is it really John Stamos?
He'll come in on FaceTime tonight. Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I'm excited to talk about his book and everything. So
when was the last time we saw you? Like 6 months ago?
I think it was like 6 months ago. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
You are all grown up.
Even though I'm wearing a wig.
Matt.
Yeah.
But seriously, your star has blown up.
It's been a crazy few months. Yeah, there's a lot happening. Some things I'm not talking about right now due to the strike, but super happy to be here and been on a tour right now doing just shows throughout the country. Yeah. So excited to talk about some of those today.
But schmoozing with celebrities, I mean, come
Red
on,
carpet.
Dan Manarino, you know, what can I say?
Doesn't get much.
You were supposed to figure out how to do his.
I
think we have this just in the posture here, you know what I mean? I like it. Very elegant, regal.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Regal posture,
yeah,
yes.
I think
I'll figure you out for the next time.
When I think elegant. So you're on tour. You got a lot going on. I mean, I've been looking at your social media all over the place.
Yes.
Best city?
Best city. I mean, look, I'm going home to Chicago this Friday, but nothing compares to being in New York. And I'm not just saying that, it's true. Like, this is kind of the city that has made my career. All these celebrity run-ins coming on Pix 11.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And that's why I'm excited to be headlining at the Gramercy Theater in March.
Ooh,
so hopefully you guys can make it.
Yeah, I'm busy that night.
March, really? Okay, great. Find a babysitter, folks. March 2nd at the Gramercy Theater. I'm coming to do my hour of stand-up. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
Wow.
MattFriend.com for tickets, so that's where it is. It's gonna be crazy.
Is it all off the cuff stuff, or is
No, it's a prepared hour of stand-up. So that's what I've been working on the road. So it's a collection of stories, many celebrity impressions, some characters, topical stand-up. Might weave in some crowd work, which will be off the cuff, but you'll see a tight, polished hour of comedy. I'm not going to be winging it. We bring the energy.
Yeah, you're trying out the material.
You're buying tickets for my show.
You're going
to get. I'm not going to be trying out material.
Have you ever went into somebody, done the impression, and they're like, I don't like it?
That hasn't happened yet, except for Dan backstage. He yelled at me and said, "You're never coming on the show again." No, they've been very receptive. But it's also about how you approach it. Right. So I can't be running, because a lot of my celebrity impressions that I do, they happen on the street, where I run into the person I do an impression of. Are those
real run-ins?
They are. For those who don't know, I've been running into the people I do an impression of, and that only happens in New York. That does not happen anywhere else. I will walk down the street and I run into Rami Malek, and that's true. We met at a coffee shop, and I looked at him and I'm like, I'm such a big fan. Can we get a little picture?
Right. And he's
like, and then it just happened. Liev Schreiber, I see walking on the street. He's like, whenever you do me, your voice is too deep, or it's too high. You got to get a little deeper. So that it is totally random.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm shocked by that.
But everybody, I think you really gained your fame specifically for former President Trump.
That's true.
Have you been following the trial?
Well, I will, first of all, that is such a disgusting, nasty question. I will tell you, stop laughing. You're so disgusting. I will tell you this. The trial is a total bogus witch hunt. It's horrible what they're doing. The Judge Erdogan, is a liberal fraud. He is worse than a windmill. A lot of people are saying that. And I will tell you, it's wrong. Tish James is a nasty woman. It's a crooked trial. Wait, look at him smiling like a dead dog. It's a crooked trial. And frankly, they're treating me so wrong and so bad. You don't see them doing that to Hunter Biden. That's not what they're doing. And frankly, they want to lock me up.
Came out of court the other day and said, you know, he came out of court the other day.
Well, I can't be campaigning because, frankly, they are putting me on the trial.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening. The judge says to me, he says, I beseech you to be quiet. He says, I beseech you. Nobody says beseech. Nobody says beseech. That's not a real word.
Yeah.
So frankly, it's wrong what Erdogan is doing. I beseech Erdogan to stand down and stop being such a liberal dog from China.
What do you think his conversation would be this morning with Ivanka?
Well, I would say Ivanka is one of the great beauties of the world. And frankly, this trial has no impact on my attraction to her.
That's your daughter.
But that's true. But some are saying that. But I will tell you that Ivanka is just really doing very well. She's as attractive as my attorney. So that's true.
Doesn't his attorney kind of look like Melania, by the way?
Yes!
She kind of looks at the camera like,
Yeah.
I just hear like the Apprentice theme song happening the whole trial.
So at Gramercy, but at the show on March 2nd,
Yes.
any new impressions?
Oh my God, absolutely.
I mean, you brought 17 pairs of
I know.
sunglasses.
My
with you.
favorite new impression is actually Stanley Tucci.
Oh, do it,
fantastic.
But I was doing Tucci on Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay.
But instead of Stanley giving the kid candy, he invites them in for a homemade meal.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like,
This is a TV show.
say trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Oh, hello there, little boy.
That's creepy.
Are we rolling? We filming? Okay. Hi.
Right.
I'm Stan.
Yeah.
Who are you dressed as?
One more. Do one more.
Okay, good. Well, today, instead of a Three Musketeer, I'm going to provide you a chicken cacciatore. Spaghetti aglio olio pepperoncino.
You know, that show's
it's
pretty good,
culinary perfection,
The show is
and I'm
good.
Italian on both sides. I keep it going for 35 minutes this morning. Yeah.
my
wow.
That's a
gosh.
big one. I'm doing this, of course.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Well, because we're about to be on television.
Uh-oh.
This is a favorite impression that I do. My favorite part
That
about
is
Mitch
my favorite,
The
actually.
craziest part of Mitch McConnell freezing the second time was a reporter asked him, Senator McConnell, will you be seeking re-election in 2026? And he just goes, will I be seeking what?
Oh, my gosh, we're going to leave it there. Matt, we got to go. We're out of time. Okay.
And also, I have to say one last thing, which is before we go, Snapchat is a large reason why I'm here
Before
right now.
you're in
Before we
charge.
go, Snapchat's a large reason why I'm here right now. And I have to just tell you, you have to follow me on Snapchat, Matt Friend, because that is the platform, and I mean
Okay.
this, Pix11, that is the platform where you can see kind of all the behind the scenes
Awesome.
of my day-to-day life as a
Okay.
comedian, as a performer.
Yeah.
So check it out. We love it.
That's it right there, right?
Snapchat,
Yeah.
baby. We
Snapchat.
love
Hi,
Spotlight. We
Henry.
love
Hi,
Jim. We love Fair. We love the whole team. Brinker, you know the vibes.
All right, Matt. Always
Continued
good to
success
have
to you.
you
Matt,
here.
you're the best.
If you're going to see Matt tonight, it's the fake Howard Stern show tonight,
Right,
8 p.m.
right.
tonight. Tickets, by the way, at mattfriend.com. Always
That's
good to have
great.
you here.